TikTok is an absolute cesspit. I hate it. There is no worse place in the universe than a TikTok comment section. It's awful. So today, we're going to be taking a look at some of the worst ones as compiled on this Twitter account called TikTok comments. Covering an ex's name tattoo on a budget, and the name is Connor, and they've covered it up with condom. If you get your partner's name tattooed on you, you deserve the worst. I think people that get their partner's name tattooed on them shouldn't be allowed to have them covered up. I think it should be a mark of stupidity that they have to bear forever. She looks like Ruby from Max and Ruby. She does. Oh, it's uncanny. To be fair, I say TikTok comments are the worst place on earth. They're also the greatest place on earth. It's just, if you're on the other end of a TikTok comment section, it's the worst place ever. Must-dos for foreigners when visiting England. When I was visiting, a homeless man saw me looking at Big Ben and said, "Oi, they don't have clocks in America." I was devastated. Why were you devastated? But some must-dos for foreigners visiting England is visit the beautiful place of Peckham. Talk to some of the friendly and endearing locals around Brixton. And show off all your expensive jewellery in Lewisham. It's what everyone does there. You won't get robbed, I promise you. It's very safe. His nose is pretty withered. He get it. He had to have 2 life-saving brain surgeries where they had to go for his nose. His nose collapsed from it. Not something to be happy about. To be fair, how are you supposed to respond to that? Why is the person replying being a dickhead about it as well? As if this random TikTok user was supposed to know that. As if they're supposed to know your whole backstory and lore. Oh, no, I'm not pretty withered. Why does think you say withered? His nose looks pretty. Where'd he get it? That's an awful way of saying weird. I think you're supposed to put an apostrophe there. You can't blame me for reading it wrong. I am going to reveal which follower I am in love with in a couple days. Get ready, everyone. It's going to be big. I love this guy. I saw a couple of my For You page the other day saying he's going on a date with Kim Kardashian, and you know what, good luck to you, Mr. Casino. A woman claiming to be Gal texted me for 2 months. It wasn't her. I have a broken heart. The problem with me is I am too trusting. She's cute, but she still killed Diana. Anyone got any info on Paul Rudd? His parents are related, but that's not his fault. Is that true? Are Paul Rudd's parents related? His parents are second cousins. That's a bit weird, isn't it? It's not like illegal weird, but it's just, I'm playing down how weird it is, actually. It's very weird. It's astoundingly weird. Your parents are deviants, Paul Rudd. No, because Mark Jacobs donates a lot of his stuff to thrift stores because he used to be poor and only thrift. I didn't know he still did that. Oh, that's actually so sweet. I know, right? But I made that up. I just felt like lying. This MF is too cute. He's trying to find me crystals. He's cheated. It's always the nice guys, isn't it? It's always the nice guys. Like r/nice guys that cheat. Also, if he's trying to find you crystals, he's a fucking pussy. I'll give my girl a rock and she'll be happy with that. I fell off. I'm sleeping in the streets because this world isn't made for someone as intelligent as me. I've lost all hope. There is no light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, good heavens, what is that like?
George, my son, harness this application and you will transcend the confinements of our cruel society.
Huh? Holy smokes, this is incredible! So every collectible item charges by booster, and I use the booster to gain more score?
Correct, this will challenge your mind and achieve your untouched potential.
Dad, where have you gone?
For you to prove yourself as my descendant, you must defeat your opponents in Matchmasters. You have a choice, do you battle a friend or a mystery player from around the world?
Mystery player, please.
You have proven yourself. Earn 100 stars, and every Thursday you can win a 5-star holiday to Ibiza, an iPhone, iPad, or even a car at the end of July. I'm so proud of you, son.
I love you, Dad. And you can download the game through the link in the description or via QR code. Winners will be announced every Thursday on Matchmaster's official Instagram page. And thank you to them for sponsoring this video. Plastic wrap yourself to a tree. How'd you achieve that? Was he like stood on a stool when his friends ran around him with plastic wrap? How was it holding his weight? That must be some very strong plastic wrap. Yeah, girl, you brag about being a murderer. Your eyebrows, your murder. Do you know what my favourite side of TikTok is that I'm kind of on at the moment? Women whose like husbands and boyfriends are in prison for like horrible charges. Yet they make TikToks be like, oh, I can't wait for him to get out. Oh, he wrote me this cute letter. Yeah, but he burnt down a fucking orphanage. I hope he never gets out. Bestie, please don't take this the wrong way, but you're built like a Bitmoji. That's horrible. That's horrible. Why would you point that out? What sexuality is that behind you? That's the German flag. Me during my 3-hour nightly TikTok scroll when my boyfriend interrupts to message goodnight, love you. Congrats on the addiction to your phone. Thanks the ketamine king. But I know what I'd rather my addiction be. Oh, some people just need to get off fucking TikTok. Why is he looking so sad? My dad sleeps with all the male and female teachers. He is homophobic. He did it for me and my siblings' grade. Gotta respect it. Even if he didn't agree with what he was doing, he did it for his kids. He must be a fucking attractive guy to be able to sleep with all of them. Every single teacher found him attractive enough to sleep with him and then give his kids top grades. This day in 1985, the wreck of the Titanic was found. I died in a past life on that ship, so it means a place in my soul to see this. And how do you know that? Because the connection I feel with this is too deep not to be. I remember I drowned and froze. Sorry I asked. Ah, it's bullshit. All people do in TikTok comments is bully and lie. What is your cat's breed? Orange. I swear there is just a whole section of cats that just don't have a breed. They are just the colour they are. I had a black and white cat, and I don't know its fucking breed. It was just a black and white cat. Picture of Princess Diana. She was the Nicki Minaj of her time. I mean, sure, alright. I don't know how to explain it, but you just look like 2008. He does. He looks like a fucking Anthony Padilla in Smosh in 2008. Like, peak food battles. Hang on, where is he? Oh, this is peak. This is so good. I was thinking about this the other day. I'd have loved to have been on set during like a peak Smosh video. Like from like between like 2008 and like 2011, 2012. That would have been so elite just to be there, to witness it, to witness history in the making. You look like Robert Pattinson if he was drawn from memory. I mean, that's sort of a compliment. It's a backhanded compliment, but it's sort of a compliment because Robert Pattinson is a rather attractive man, and any kind of slight deviation from his looks, it will still be very good looking. So you're faking it. There's no way you're this intrigued looking at some pictures. I went to an art gallery for the first time in years, like a couple months ago, and I have to say, I was intrigued by the pictures. I enjoyed looking at them. I'm an actual empath though. I remember when I was young and watching the news and I got a real dark energy from Osama bin Laden, and you just let 9/11 happen? Anyone that constantly goes on about being an empath is just a fucking attention seeker. They're just attention seeking. It's like someone feels any sort of empathy towards someone, like even the slightest bit of empathy, and they think they're a fucking empath. As an empath, I have superpowers. You will never understand what it's like to know a baby is evil. Neither do you. I mean, I'm of the belief that no one's born evil. It's like, nurture over nature. So to me, that doesn't make fucking sense. You're lying. You're attention seeking. Oh my god, I used to follow you back in 2019, but I unfollowed because you were a little too fruity and I was homophobic back then. Don't worry, I'm gay now. That's definitely a character arc. I'm 26. Could I start skating now or will I die? I think you'll die. I don't think you need to be learning from like a very young age. Like age 3, you need to start skating. You need to do it every 2 weeks to avoid potentially dying on the ice rink. Hey guys, my mental health has been super shit lately, so if you guys could wait for part 2, I'd really appreciate it. No! Fair enough, you gotta give the people what they want. Content. Mental health. Help. Why is he hot? You are fucking down tremendously, or catastrophically if you think Jim Carrey's Grinch is hot. If you want to fuck Jim Carrey's Grinch, you need to get a grip of yourself. How those little boys on Xbox parties always know what slur to call you. They're empaths. When I was a small kid, I'd pinch off my grandma's oxygen tube while she was sleeping, and she would go gurg, and I'd let go, and I thought it was hilarious. I mean, I'm of the belief that no one's born evil. It's like, nurture over nature. So to me, that doesn't make fucking sense. Alright, okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And thank you again to Smashmasters for sponsoring this video. You can check them out at the link in the description. And I'll see you in a bit. Bye.